Hello and welcome to another fine adventure from those mystical misfits. We're going on another adventure in the rides of Ashtarak this evening. We hope you enjoy it. Please like, subscribe and comment for more of your misfit action. Thank you very much. Let's see what the night entails. Boom, and you're in the room.
Speaking of which, you're all currently in a room, large room, where there's lots of dead bodies laying around you. Some have been there for a long time, some are very freshly dead. But you only just a short while ago witnessed something really unusual. Something being reborn, brought to life in front of you by 5 druids, 5 spellcasters, sorcerers. You're not quite sure what they were, but they were working for Ashtarak the whole time, it seems. You are now in this crypt beneath the mausoleum that was supposedly Ashtarak's family's. And he did appear, you assume it's him, very briefly, before disappearing in a puff of smoke and leaving you amongst these dead bodies. So it's over to you, what you want to do.
I want to investigate something.
What do you want to investigate?
That motherfucking altar.
Yeah?
Whatever it was.
You want to be careful with that thing, Ron, though. I might like...
I'll be okay, man. Don't you worry about
magic
Ron.
traps and all that. Don't want to lose ya. Don't want to lose ya, pal.
So do an Arcana check for me.
Ron doing an Arcana check.
Yeah, it's not very good. 9.
9. I mean, it's pretty clear that the symbols on the ground were there to perform some sort of magic ritual, as you obviously saw just a short while ago. Don't really know anything more other than that about its origins, anything about the actual school of magic behind it or anything, but it's very clear that it was something that was to do with resurrection.
Shit, what the hell am I looking at here, man?
What did you say about erections?
Oh dear.
5 votes into the game.
You've gone down that road of smart.
Well, I didn't go down no road. I'm stuck in a room with you guys.
Hey,
Right.
Debura, maybe you're the man for the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a look. Rod knows as much magic as well. I do, really.
And I don't know nothing at all, so yeah.
So yeah, I'll go do an Arcana check. Or do you want me to do something different, Matt?
No, I mean, if you want to try and establish the magic behind it or the true purpose of it, you can roll Arcana. If there's anything else you want to try and decipher, you can roll something different.
I'll go do what one wants me to check. 415.
Okay. For a 15, you, being a warlock, you have a little bit more insight into the arcane, and having a very thorough look and investigation of these marks and this symbol on the ground, you can tell that it is a very powerful resurrection spell from the necromancy craft. It's not something you've come across yourself. It's not something you've dabbled in yourself, but there is something that you've heard tales of, that these kinds of spells or rituals do exist. Piecing together the information that you have been given by your colleagues who have been on this quest for a little bit longer, you can only assume that this was obviously what the Order has been trying to do all along in performing this ritual with blood, with sacrifice, over a period of time to obviously bring Ashtarak back to life.
Right.
I'll relay all that information back to the teammates.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thanks for that, Debura. Much appreciated. Yeah, right.
So the Order has succeeded for all intents and purposes. They have brought Ashtarak back.
I know. Yeah, I know. That must have been that fella that was there. It was Ashtarak. He was here.
He was there. He was right here. And
He showed up in the right. No.
and he ran off.
bloody weird. It's not right. They're playing with forces. It's don't know, just wrong. Wrong, totally wrong.
Hmm.
I try to work out how angry I am or whether I'm angry or upset.
I'm
Yep.
going to stand on this motherfucking thing.
No, don't be a twat, Rob.
I'm going to stand on this motherfucking thing. Don't you do a thing. Stop.
Get it out of your system then. Go on.
Stand there and go,
Nothing happens.
shit.
You can feel as you step into the center of this marking on the floor, you do feel some sort of magical reverberation, but it doesn't affect you. It
Matt,
seems.
I need to cut you up. I want to go wind up one.
So did I. I was thinking about doing
Can I do
exactly the same thing.
dramaturgy and do November, please? Small tremors.
Yeah, if you like.
No, knowing.
So, how do you want to do it? What do you want to happen?
So I'm gonna go.
No, he doesn't know. Tell him.
What is?
You got muted.
He's muted himself.
Right.
He's like, oh, I've just explained it all as well.
You managed to mute yourself magically.
Pure literature that you spoke there and we missed it.
I'm sorry, someone tried to call me.
Yeah, go away.
So I'm gonna go hide my hands and cause harmless tremors.
Okay. So as Ron steps into the center of these markings, he has a kind of look around and tries to feel for something. And then Debura on the sly kind of gives Albran a nudge and is like, hey, watch this. And he kind of does a flick of his wrist, and all of a sudden there's some very, very minor, but you can feel it. There's some shaking in the ground, centered around where Ron is standing. And
Run, something really weird is happening to you. Run!
Oh, shit!
Get off there, Ron!
Ron dives off, does a roll and turns around ready.
Oh,
Looking quite
Ron,
scared.
it happened. I can't believe it. Debura, can you believe what's happened to Ron?
The hell just happened there, man?
He's white.
The hell? You motherfucking white man, my hand's still black.
I know, but your face, Ron, your face.
It might be illusion
Yeah.
magic one.
God damn, I can't be white, man. Shit.
Brodie just scratches his head and walks away. He's a bit shamed by it all.
Right, now, yeah, enough of that, right? Yeah, Ron, you're still black, deal with it, right? Serious matters. We're getting a little bit off track here, I think. Sorry.
Yeah, so Ashtarak is risen, but, where did he go? Did we go outside and follow some sort of trail? I mean, he didn't have many clothes on, so he's got to get some gear first.
Well, he did say to us, see us at his home. So I'd be assuming that he lives in a place called Ashtarak, because if he didn't, it'd be really weird because, he's called Ashtarak.
I thought the dude's name was Ashtarak.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and he lives in Ashtarak because Ashtarak was named after him.
He loves himself quite a bit.
I'm confused, man.
Ashtarak used to
Nothing
live
good
in
around.
Ashtarak. He named the place after himself because
Yeah, I mean,
loves
you know,
himself.
Somebody stop saying Ashtarak so much. man.
Ashtarak.
God damn.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
probably need to go to the A place.
So up in the hello, my voice is gone. Hello, right, I'm back in. Well, that was really weird. Yeah, I gotta believe like Ashtarak is up in the old hills, isn't it? Right over there somewhere.
Yeah.
That way. I can see the DM looking at the screen. I bet we're gonna get a map.
Just getting a couple of things prepared for the for yeah.
See, I knew it. I knows it, right? So Ashtarak is up in the mountains.
Southwesterly direction from Vavuk.
Vavuk, yeah, right.
Where
That's where we
we
are. So
going.
we need to get out of these dungeons, right? Find our way back up to the surface, and we need to get ourselves over to Ashtarak.
All right. So we don't need to tell anyone. We just go and see what happens. And
I'm confused, man.
Right, Ashtarak has been brought back from the dead.
Hey, I'll just follow you, old man.
All right, then, fair enough.
If we,
Come on.
what about the
sorry.
2 kids?
Oh,
Oh, they're home.
What's two
yeah.
Yeah, but if they come out, if we go past them and they want to know something, we can just tell them the news or what
Tell him to
happened.
spread the word. I believe it was Marika and his sister.
Oh, yeah, those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a picture of their mums and dads.
Yes.
Sounds kind of creepy. Yeah, if we bump into them, we'll let them know to spread the word that Ashtarak is back, because if we fail, and I'm not saying we're going to fail, but if we do.
Are you sure you want to scare these motherfuckers?
I like your positivity, Brodie. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. He's very good. We will beat Ashtarak. I'm gonna whip him so he's red raw.
Right. And to answer your question, I think we have to scare them.
Is up to you.
Well, all of my time's free. I don't have a job.
This is your job. You're a broken jar operative.
Exactly.
I'd like to investigate the bodies of the priests.
Yeah. So again, it depends on kind of what you're looking to try and ascertain from them.
Anything that could help us or help inform us on where we should be going next.
Okay. Let's just go with investigation then.
Mm-hmm. 23.
Okay. So having a look at the 5 priests on the floor one by one, you check them over, check their robes, check everything, and they don't have many, I suppose, possessions on them. They each have like a small dagger. They all have some general, like, I suppose, basic leather clothing that could be salvageable. There isn't really anything on them that would point you in a particular direction, though. They pretty much just literally come with on them, like literally just the clothes on their back and a dagger, and that's about.
God damn, that was a waste of a roll, man. Ain't no thing here.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Ain't no chicken wing, man.
Getting hungry. You're all excited. All right. So, yeah, right. We need to get out of here. Ain't nothing no zombies or no dead cultists can offer us.
Does anyone need a rest or something like that?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. I'm all right.
I know Tahr looks a bit winded from the last battle. He used some of his spells to do a little bit of fighting.
My spiritual energy is running thin.
All right, well that's it. Yeah, it runs pretty thin on the spiritual energy. So I recommend some sort of rest. Perhaps a short one, or yeah, I guess it would have to be a long one to generate the kind of rest needed for magic restoration.
I need a long rest to get my rage back.
Yeah. I mean, we could go on and maybe we could find somewhere.
Yeah, I don't really want to hang around in here with all these.
Yeah.
Bit, weird.
All right.
I don't think I could get a good night's sleep in here, man.
Alrighty. Well, if we head toward Ashtarak then, and we'll make camp or something on the way.
Understanding that we're currently underground, do we know what time it is?
Not
Want to get out?
but you did leave probably early-ish morning, so you can probably assume it's kind of mid-morning, maybe pushing on to late morning.
Yeah, ain't no time to have no long rest. Right, okay. Right. Okay, right, yeah, we gotta go.
All right, let's go then.
Let's go, man.
Go.
Okay.
Up the stairs with girl.
So simply enough, you head back up the stairs, the spiral staircase leading up towards the main floor of the mausoleum, and you can see that the stone doors that obviously led you through in the first place have pretty much been blown apart. So there's a wide gaping hole in these doors that were once there on this mausoleum. As you walk through, Elkie is still there. She's kind of off to one side, just chewing on some grass. So Tahr no doubt goes and embraces her in a non-weird way. And
The editing.
you come outside and you can see you're obviously back at the outskirts of this graveyard on the outskirts of Bayuk. And funnily enough, you can see kind of off in the distance, there is a young boy creeping and looking behind the side of a building, who you recognize as Marika, who obviously helped you out initially and gave you a bit of an idea on where to go. So he's now kind of looking from one of the houses off in the distance to see what's going on. And he doesn't run over to you just yet, but you can see him kind of spying and looking at what's going on.
Hey, there's our man. Marika, come over here. Come on.
Get over here, fool.
We need to talk.
He is a little bit nervous. He's a little bit reluctant to come over. He obviously...
What about we go to him?
You want to go to him?
I tell them all to fuck off, and I'll go and do it. I got a rapport with this kid, right? We're all right.
All right, you do the talking.
Oh.
I'll hang back.
Yay. He stinks anyway.
Ron, you're still smelling yourself, lad.
What?
Right, Marika, it's me. Hello, happy-go-lucky old brown. Tough as you like, but I taste like sticks.
So as you approach, he's still kind of hiding behind one of these pillars by the house. And he says, "How do I know it's you? Prove to me that you are who you are."
Right, so I hold my hammer up because I got the locket wrapped around the edge of my hammer. So I go, look, I got your locket.
Okay. Very nervously comes out from behind this pillar that he was hiding behind. He still keeps his distance from you, and he still kind of has his hand by his sides as if he's ready to reach for something. And he says, I was keeping watch, and I saw him. You did not succeed, no?
If you saw him come out of there, then I'm pretty sure no, we didn't.
No. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry for being so taken aback by you all. I just, he came out of there in a puff of smoke, and he stopped and he looked around. And even though I was hiding, he looked towards me, and I knew he saw me. And his stare looked right through me, and he just smiled, this smile, which chilled me to my bones. And then he disappeared. And he turned into, I don't know how many, but he turned into a lot of bats and flew off towards the mountains over this way. And I was worried that he might have done something to you down there. So I'm sorry for if I was not trusting my friend, but I did not know what to expect.
No, it's all right. So you saw him fly off in that direction, right? So it's sort of like southwesterly.
Yes, southwest-ish towards the large mountains over there. And he points towards these mountain ranges, which you can see very, very slight silhouettes of off in the distance. It is said that he used to reside in these mountains, so I assume he has gone back to his home to regain some strength, perhaps, before who knows what.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's already let us know that he's waiting for us, so we gotta get there pretty sharpish before he can get himself too prepared, if you know what I mean.
I wish I could offer more support and more help, but I don't know what is going to become of us now. So I can only wish you luck, my friends.
I got one idea that might do something. If you speak to anybody, tell them that Ashtarak has been reborn, and they need to muster themselves to defend it any means necessary.
Is there anybody or anywhere that you feel I should go and take this message particularly?
I do, and if the map was up, I could tell you the name of it. It's somewhere over there.
There we
My memory's not what it used to be. I was there once, and I can't quite remember what it's called.
So the screen sharing is still not on. So
No, I'm sure I clicked on that earlier. Yeah?
now it's fine.
There you go. See, you're just falling behind.
So as he asks you this, you no doubt produce this map that was given to you a long time ago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I want to tell him. I turn around to Brodie and say, "Hey, should I get him to go to Vishan?"
I felt there was a stronger presence at Sarkis, if I recall, in terms of military capabilities.
I know
I felt Sarkis was stronger.
Vishan is the old magical lady, and I think she might be.
Oh, that's a good point. If he could do both, could you get him to do both?
I say, right. Yeah, thanks, Brodie. Cheers.
Yo, dude, got a sister as well.
Yeah,
So one Vershan, one Circus.
I didn't tell you. I was talking to Brodie, Ron. Shush.
Yeah, I got ideas too, man.
You do, Ron. You do. Yeah.
Right. I tell him start off at Vishan. Right. Start off at Vishan. Go and see a nice old lady. She'll help you. I can't remember her name. Brodie, what was her bloody name?
Hey, she probably dead.
Wander?
Yeah, that's her. Go
That bitch dead, man.
Go and see her in Vishan. Tell her that Brodie Albran, Debura, Ron, and Tahr.
This fool gonna be talking to a motherfucking dead body.
Yeah, run, come here. I got a present for you. I got a present.
I ain't going anywhere near you, man. You suck my balls.
Maybe later, but I have to get drunk.
Shit.
Yeah, start off at Vishan, go and find Wander, and then get yourself off to all the other local villages and try and muster as many militia as you can.
Okay, I will do what I can. I think this will be a couple of days maybe, but I think it may take you just as long to get to the mountains. So
I'm 196, you know, I don't walk very fast.
Okay, well, I will get my sister and we will find a way because this affects all of us. So yes, I will do what I can to help you.
Thank you, Marika.
Take care, be safe, and I'm going to. What can I do? What can I offer him that'll actually like fucking help?
Hey, take these nunchucks. You never know, man.
I got a bear rug if you're cold.
Oh yeah, what a
I'll give you
combination.
my bear rug. Keep you guys warm. Bear rug and nunchucks, you'll be fine.
I was trying to think if I actually had anything to actually help.
You got lots of stuff. Just start rooting through the bag.
The bear rugs.
You got gems.
Mate, just give him one of your bags.
Give them a gem so they can barter for a horse or food or something.
Well, I gave him a gem before we left them last time.
Oh, all right. Well, they're fine then.
Hey, give him another gem, man. What the hell do you want with it?
We're all gonna die anyway.
You
so.
damn right.
I tell you what I do because I can, because I've got parchment and ink, because I actually went around and collected shit. I write out a note. I got parchment and ink. I write out a note for him to give to Wanda.
It's a good idea. Good idea, man.
Just sort of
At
relay.
least one of us can write.
Just sort of relaying the inevitable bullshit that's just fucking happened.
Didn't Wander have a friend that was a crow or something? Or am I imagining that?
No, you're right. There was some weird fella that turned into a crow.
He could fly the message surely at great speed. But hey, that's
I'm-
for wonder to
I'm
decide.
pretty sure
5 though.
you got a motherfucking owl,
Yeah, but
and Tahr got he. I'm pretty sure Tahr. Have you got a spell that you could use?
Let me just check my sheet, guys.
it's like you
I
said,
know Rangers have got a spell where they can. What was it? Animal Messenger. Yeah.
yeah, but it's Tar got that.
I don't know. They're just,
He went with beast.
you never know.
I think he's very combat orientated, if I remember.
Yeah, I don't see anything. He's got
Pretty
his.
sure he mentioned it.
Although he's still got Krabby, he could send Krabby.
Yes.
The kids can walk faster than the damn crab. I write a sentence.
But
Don't
Krabby's a
underest-
survivor. He's a survivor.
Yeah. Krabby's got connections.
Write out a sensible thing with the kids for them to take to wander at Bushan.
Oh man. He's part of the team though.
Krabby?
Yeah, that's why we don't.
Yeah.
Oh no. We'll keep Crabster. We'll keep Snips.
That's why we don't want to lose.
Snips, yeah.
So yeah,
Maybe the one that strikes the final blow to
We just
Ash.
got prove to
Yes.
we want him.
One of
to
the heroes had been defeated, and Krabby jumps out, snips Ashtarak in the eye, and that's it. He's done.
His
I
gleaming
want to
crab
happen
claw.
just to go prove to his master that he is not useless.
He's not. He's proved that already.
Krabby was there at the Battle of Erevan. He's got my
He
respect.
was the MVP.
yeah. So
Was there?
yeah. So
Anyway, so yeah, they go. And
that's what we've done. That's where we are. That's what's happened.
I mean, they could take Elkie if we really wanted to go there, but I don't think Elkie would part from Tahr.
I think Tar would cry.
I think so too.
Yeah, pretty much. All that hard work.
We wasting time.
Yeah, no, you're right. All right. See you later, Mariki. Should we try? We lost the cart, didn't we? I was just talking about Elkie. That
I
would
got the
be
card
probably-
right here.
The cart's over the other side of the
I
mountain.
got the card right here, man.
So it's nearby. That's
I had
fine.
my giraffe pull it over the mountain.
Oh, right. So it's not here. Okay.
This is
So we
Oh,
have no
it's-
cart. That's fine. All right.
Yeah, the cart's the other side of those mountains, like 2 days trek
Right. Not
in
good.
the wrong direction.
Only we did
Yeah.
have a giraffe.
They're known for traveling across mountains.
Hell yeah. This one can.
Also, you know,
I one can.
I've got to
It's
find
a
a way.
big motherfucking giraffe.
Okay, so you give the note, Marika. Are you giving anything else? Have you decided you're definitely giving the nunchucks or anything to him, or the bear rug, or
I'd like to give him a slap round the back of the head and tell him to not be such a pussy. Just a little tap. Don't be such a pussy.
Just enough to be a motivational, but not.
Yeah.
You know,
Get your
damage.
ass moving,
Right.
bitch.
I think you'll find this child is braver than anyone standing here, Ron.
Yeah.
Speak truly, Albran. You do.
Mm-hmm.
so he takes the note
Mm-hmm.
way, and you can see him disappear down the dirt road towards the other side of the city. And so you're now left at the southern end of the town. So basically, you are around here. So it's up to you again what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to approach the situation.
To ask crack.
As the motherfucking crow fly.
I agree.
I mean, in although we know it's in the mountains, right? I'm assuming it's a huge mountain range, right?
It is pretty big. Yeah.
So finding the particular one place where Ashtarak's, let's say, abode is not going to be overly easy.
We got Tahr, whose favourite place is mountains.
Yeah, so we can move as normal through mountainous terrain.
No, it's moving normal. But if I sent you to the Alps and said, find this hut.
Well, Tahr would definitely be our point man, and I
Mm.
believe he's pretty connected to that flying broom, so he'll be able to cover ground and follow tracks and whatnot. Because whilst Ashtarak's probably got some crazy magic that turns him into a bat, his followers we believe have gone toward Ashtarak, so there may be something Tahr can pick up on.
Right, yeah, I can only sod it. See. Let's have a look for the tracks leaving the town, because obviously with all these people in this footfall that we're going through, something's got to have left, right? And headed out towards Ashtarak. So yeah, let's see. Let's have a look. Yeah, fine. Let's have a look. Yo, tracker, go tracking.
I should go tracking. That's going to be my brand voice.
What, David Attenborough?
Sounds like
Yeah. I have found tracks down the road. Look out, fashion.
yeah.
Excellent they are. It's wonderful.
Oh dear. Yeah, please do that for the rest of the campaign.
All
I'll
right.
probably do that for my ranger. Just bring out my inner.
So yeah, I think Tahl's gonna on that basis, I think Tahl will look for tracks, DM, and see what he can see.
Okay.
What shall I roll?
That would be a survival check.
Survival. All right. Survival is +0. Perfect. It's a natural 1.
No way.
Me.
Okay, so
Shit's ranger of all time. Sorry, chaps.
Why has he got +0 for survival?
I don't know.
Ranger.
It's a wisdom-based throw.
Tahr thinks he sees some tracks, and then what he actually does is he actually starts going down the road towards the northern side of town in the complete opposite direction to where the mountains are, and you have to go, hey, where are you going? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this is full tripping, man.
Probably somebody
actually following Marika's tracks, and then you're like, oh, okay, you need to think what we're going to do.
Damn.
Maybe I have a little go at tracking.
Oh, sorry. I may have done something wrong.
Oh, shit.
Whoops.
Ruining the story.
I'm so sorry, DM and team. He's a natural explorer, so your proficiency bonus is double for proficient skills when you make an int or whiz check related to it. So proficiency. He's a +3. What? What?
So the natural proficiency bonus will be +3.
Okay.
If you can double it, it means it'll be a +6.
Yeah. So it would have been a 7 in reality then.
Yeah.
Still not.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to this.
Yeah.
It's not a proficiency though. He's not proficient in it. He's not chosen it as a proficient.
Yeah, so that would mean he is proficient in it. But
No, he isn't.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, so it still applies. Cool. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, it's always great when our tracker can't fucking track anything.
Well, the guy playing the tracker can't read the sheet. Oh, we're in for a fun one. Right, cool.
Right. Oh my God, I don't even. Bobo!
The hell, Bobo?
That the owl?
Oh, yeah, shit. Hey, Bobo.
Bobo, use your eyes and tell me if there's tracks leading into the wherever we're going. Go.
Okay. So he picks you pick him up. He kind of does his owl head thing where he kind of turns around and kind of makes a few noises. He flies off a little bit, but his range is somewhat limited. But what he does tell you through Dwarven is that the tracks or the route that you need to go initially goes off this way.
Oh, bugger, we got to go in the woods.
Tahr fires an arrow at
In the
Bobo.
woods.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Bobo was quite skilled.
I just want to reiterate, Tahr fires an arrow at Bobo.
Just role playing my character, guys. It
Yeah,
says on the
no,
sheet
it's
he hates
just-
flying things.
Absolutely fine. Yeah,
Just
absolutely
role
fine.
playing.
Yeah.
Arrow, it's Bobo. You're going to eat my hammer.
Can I intercept the arrow?
Yeah, so roll. Okay, so Tahr will have to roll to attack against this innocent clockwork owl.
I have a saving throw for this.
Me and this half dragonborn are going to have a
roll to.
fight.
Oh, no, it's not it. No. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, cool.
Don't do it.
Okay, wait, yeah. Did I say fire an arrow? I did, didn't I? So that's plus 4. Oh, he got an 8, so I think this owl's probably right.
Oh, good.
An 8 would miss. So in typical Tahr fashion, he does misses, falls a few feet short. So he didn't put enough power into the bow pull. So
Shit, dog, what the hell wrong with you?
Bugger.
and now
Give me
he's
that thing.
Albran pissed off and tension in the group at this critical junction.
Oh, Bran, you know better than to loose a flying creature whilst I'm around.
Hey, you ain't no ranger no more. Give me those things.
Tahr reluctantly gives over his bow.
And the
Accepting that
gun.
he's a shit shot.
Give me the goddamn rifle.
I'm not frozen. I'm just giving Tahr.
Giving evils.
No, I'm
Right.
I'm
All right, you can take it off me. There you go. There's a good boy.
This is confiscated until I
Good, because you
feel
can't
it's right.
get anywhere, you useless piece. Okay.
Just remember, when the shit hits the fan, you're going to want me using those.
No, because you're fucking messy. Don't matter. It's like a waste of
Hey, we give them to Elkie.
MVP.
Tahr just looks away, but you can see he's quite hurt by the comment because he knows it's true.
Give Krabby the rifle as well.
Elkie would be better.
Right. So yeah. So
Ready? Yeah. Had my fun.
we start making our way into the woods then, and Bobo is untouched, unharmed, and back sitting in my whatever the fuck I'm carrying him in.
One of your
One
3
of
or 5 bags.
I have.
How many
Say
bags was it?
5.
Like Father Christmas. Massive sack over his shoulder.
I'm gonna have a sack attack. That's gonna be.
Sack attack, yeah. Just chuck it like a hammer throw, spinning round on the spot.
It's got to be an improvised weapon, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you keep taking the mick out on my thing. I've still got my fancy dagger, right? And I've still got this pretty purple stone and this pretty red jewel thing. I don't even know what the fuck they are. I've been carrying them for ages.
Oh, why the hell you got them?
I don't know. They seem like they might have been important at the time.
He's got a problem. We're looking into it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go check them for Arcana?
I think we did when we picked them up, didn't we? Did we?
Yeah. Pretty sure we did.
Feels like something we do. But you
Or
should
like,
also do
was that stone cunning or something you've got? Is it stone cunning?
Stone cunning.
That kind of allows me to read the history of something. Well,
I'm sure I remember that being used, maybe.
that's all right. I got him. He told me that I didn't know what the red thing was, and I had to find out. But I don't know who I got to find out off of. So I carried it.
Shit, man! I'll tell you what the hell that thing is. Give it here.
Get the fuck off his mine.
You never know what I've seen up in that monastery, man.
So yeah, so we're doing all of this arguing while we're walking towards the forest, rather than standing still.
Yeah.
We are making progress. Just
Yeah, we've covered
I don't know.
quite
It's
a fair distance now.
It's been a couple of days and we're pissed at each other.
We are exhausted.
Time has flown by. So as you leave the path you start to head this way towards the forest, following the tracks that you saw. And after a couple of hours worth of walking, you start to approach this forested area. Now, one thing starts to become very adamant. It was overcast before when you entered Vayuk, and you felt like, even though it was daytime, and certainly when you left the town recently, it was the middle of the morning. There's still this eerie darkness that's kind of creeping in. Even though the sun is out, you can certainly see that it's getting darker, as if someone is constantly turning this dimmer switch to make things seem a little bit darker. And one thing that you can see as you approach these woods is there is a dense amount of fog surrounding them and creeping out from them. So as you're approaching these woods, you are kind of picking up on tracks, and the path is relatively straight, and there are footprints in the dirt where you can see people have both gone towards the town as well as gone towards the forest at some point in the recent past. But you can now start to see that as you're approaching these woods, there is this dense layer of fog that's surrounding it all. So you get to about, let's say, here. And the sun has definitely kind of gone around, so it's gone well past midday. It's kind of creeping into early afternoon by the time you get there. And you're standing at the outskirts of this forested area. And this is where the tracks that you've been following seem to disappear. So it's very difficult to decipher exactly which way to go from this part of the forest that you're standing outside. So you're free to roll survival if you wish, to see if you can find anything additional, or if you have any other plans, then...
I'm tired, man.
We don't know why. We've only been walking for about an hour.
Hey, dog. My spiritual energy, I mentioned it in a goddamn cave.
Anyway, I got
What the hell are we going to do about that? Just because you okay?
Do you need a long rest to get all of this, or just
hell yeah?
Do you need a long rest to get back where you?
Hell yeah!
Well, we're not taking a long rest.
I need a goddamn long rest.
Not taking a long rest at midday.
Shit. Why the hell not?
Because you'll wake up at 8 p.m.
Yeah, that's cool with me, man.
Probably better to approach under the cover of darkness.
It's already dark.
It's midday. Oh, it is dark, isn't it? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You told us the sun had gone.
Yeah.
So what's the goddamn problem then?
It doesn't make a difference then. Yeah, let's take a long rest now.
Shit.
All right, I'm outnumbered.
You
defeated by logic, my friend.
Let's have a goddamn long rest. Shit.
I'm good with a long rest.
I don't get it myself, but all right.
Alrighty.
So he decides to set up camp just outside of this forested area. Let me just check one thing. So if you're going to take a long rest, we'll need to have, let's say, three people volunteer to keep watch for like 3 hours at a time.
Right. I am like, I've got nothing to really gain from having a long rest, so I'll quite happily.
I thought your rage would come. Sorry, meta.
Yeah, one range, but I'm good, so it's fine.
Okay.
I'll be another one to keep an eye out.
I think Tahr looks pretty winded, so I think he should have a break. I'm not too bad, but yeah, a short rest will be enough to restore my things. I think. Yeah. So I volunteer as well.
Go on then, Ron, you giant pussy. And I slapped Ron around the back of the head. Stop being such a pussy.
I roundhouse kick Albran in the head.
I'll put him to sleep.
So we've
Oh
got
God.
what, Debura, Brodie, and Albran volunteering to take watches.
By the sounds of it, yeah.
So, okay, cool. And who's going to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, cool. So the others set up camp, have a rest. Brodie starts to kind of patrol the area, keep an eye out for things. Just roll a general perception check for me.
Okay, perception. 2.
2, okay. You are kind of so, I suppose, taken back by the whole recent experience you've had. I mean, you've been obviously adventuring for a while now. It's been, a good kind of 9 or 10 days that you've been on this quest. And although you've seen a lot of things, what you saw back in the town has kind of rattled you a little bit. So although you are trying to keep watch, you do kind of have your mind all over the place. So it's very difficult to, I suppose, pay attention to everything that's going on around you. You do, out of the blue, start to hear a noise coming from the so roll a dexterity check for me. I'll tell you why.
Dexterity. It is a 15.
15, okay. That's fine. So even though you are very distracted and your mind is going like a million miles an hour, you hear this noise coming from the woods. And it's almost like, just as it happens, there's rustling in the trees. There's an odd screeching kind of noise.
Oh no.
A large flurry of bats flies out of these woods. You do coming so that you do just about avoid them, but it's almost like they come dive bombing towards you and the group. You kind of see them duck out of the way, like drop to the floor at the last seconds. So they don't catch you, but it seemed as though they were coming straight towards you as you were standing there. And just as quickly as they appeared, they fly off into the distance, into the sky, and disappear amongst some clouds.
Well, that was creepy. But it's not worth waking up my buddies, I guess. We'll let him sleep.
Ron's just meditating.
So that basically is the biggest thing that happens, luckily. So you kind of, now that that's happened, you're kind of even more on your guard. You kind of keep an eye out and you watch these woods very, very closely, just in case anything else comes from outside of them. Few hours goes by, and then somebody else comes along to relieve you of your duties.
Hey, be on the watch, pal. There's bats that seem to be very drawn to our presence, so be careful.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Go have a rest, Brodie.
Thanks, Debura. See you in a bit.
Hey, Brodie, come here.
Cuddle up to Albran.
So as you guys swap over, Brodie goes, has a lay down, and Debura takes over. Again, just make a perception check for me.
Yeah. That is a 12.
12, okay. So you are somewhat rested. So you're kind of pacing back and forth, keeping an eye out for anything that may come from the forest or anything that may come from the roadside. And you kind of keep circling around the group, just kind of keeping an eye out. Nothing does happen, but the one thing that does unnerve you a little bit is the sounds coming from this forest. It seems like there is a lot of activity, and what unnerves you is the fact that you cannot quite see anything within there. It's not a particularly dense forest, but the fog does make it difficult to see very far in front of you. Even with any kind of dark vision per se, combination of the woods, the fog, and the darkness ascending from the skies is very difficult to see what it is that's making these noises. But nothing does happen, so your watch is quite uneventful, and you keep a very keen eye out for anything. And again, another couple of hours passes, and Albran rouses himself. He gets up.
Brodie, you've been dribbling on me.
And relieves you. And Brodie is kind of moaning to Albran to come back.
This is disgusting.
Albran takes action, relieves Debura, and Albran, if you make a perception
I'll
check.
go back to my meditation.
Yeah. 15.
Okay, so likewise, you are very well rested, so you keep an eye out, and again, you can kind of hear these odd sounds coming from the forest. You're not quite sure what it is that's making these sounds, and given everything that you've experienced so far, you can't quite tell whether it's human or otherwise, but you do keep a very keen eye on the forest, and every now and then you think that you can see the trees rustling, but you're not quite sure if it's your mind playing tricks on you, but you do not take your eyes off of it. You take an occasional glance back towards the roadside, but it's very clear, so you'd know if you could see anything coming from there. And again, luckily, nothing happens. So you keep a very good watch, make sure that nothing approaches from any angle at all.
I'm sorry, this is turning out to be quite a disturbing experience for you three.
Can I do something quite random? Can I pick up like a pebble next to me and cast light on it and throw it into the woods?
Yeah, by all means. So you do so, and you toss the pebble into the woods. Again, it's very difficult to make out anything because of this thick fog, but you do get a bit of a clearer look into there. Even though there's a lot of noise, some noises making you a little bit on edge, there is nothing in the immediate vicinity of this light, whether it's because everything cleared off as soon as they saw it coming, or whether it's because it's just your mind playing tricks on you, you're not sure. But there is nothing that you can see in the forest at the moment.
Yeah, I don't fucking like this. All right. Okay. So I grasp my hammer really tightly.
So after a little while, the rest of the group wakes up, comes out from meditation, and you all kind of convene around this kind of campsite that you've made just on the outskirts of this forest.
Hell yeah, I feel good.
Glad somebody does. I just had a traumatic experience.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, motherfucker.
Yeah, it didn't feel good at all. It felt like we were being watched the entire time.
Ain't nothing out there, man. Shit.
There's only was snoring all night.
Yeah.
Who?
It's 8 p.m.
Yeah.
He slept all the fucking day.
Oh, just in time for a long rest.
Ron, you've got something stuck in your hair. Come here.
Where?
I'll take it out for you.
Hell.
Like.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn, every time, man.
As per usual.
God.
It's all right. It's dark. It'll help us see.
Do we want to be able to be seen so obviously, though? Don't we want, like, some ability?
Actually, walking around with this light, he can't do anything about it.
Not very tactical, but, you know.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, in all fairness, you can roll a dexterity
Nah.
to get rid of it, but it's fine.
No, keep it.
Ron's afro's a light.
Maybe make it a red light so it doesn't travel as far.
But do you know what, right? I can change the colour to whatever I like.
Yeah, red doesn't travel as far as white light, so it'd be good.
No,
purple, man. Come on, give me some style.
All right, I'll give you some style. I make it mauve.
It's good enough for me. If I have to have it, mauve it is.
With the mauve, it'll just give us a dim light against what already exists, as opposed to just a bright white.
Mauve.
Do I get disadvantage on intimidation now?
Disadvantage on stealth and intimidation.
Yeah, my ideas on how to fuck us up.
I wouldn't say this is an intimidating color, so I wouldn't give you disadvantage, but it's not going to help you out any. So.
I don't know why I'm asking for disadvantage.
Don't give me ideas, yeah.
Right, so have we got to do something stupid now?
Yeah.
I like that,
Yeah.
So with that, I was hearing some really weird shit coming from in there about an hour ago. It was not fun at all. Not happy at all.
I didn't hear shit, man. I was sound asleep.
Yeah, I know. What did you find, bro?
I got attacked by some bats. And
okay.
So it wasn't particularly nice.
Nice. And Debura, did you find anything? Did anything happen? No.
Nothing happened. Just a lot of weird noises that I couldn't pinpoint.
All right. So yeah, okay. I think the closer we get, the more fucked up this is going to get. Really. Not really sure what to do. All right.
Well, we had to soldier on, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Pack up camp and away we go into the woods.
Yep.
Yippee.
Hey, stand back. I got this. I'll take the point if you want me to.
Well, your nice mauve hair. Go on, then. I'll let you.
Thank you.
So, just before you enter the woods, one thing you notice is that, again, even though there's this darkness, almost like creating this shadow over you, it is now early evening, probably talking about 9ish. And as you look up into the sky, you can see, obviously, the sun's been replaced by the moon, but the moon does seem to have a reddish tint to it.
No bollocks.
Throwing that out there.
Yo, you seen that moon, man? Motherfucking red.
It's a blood moon.
Goddamn motherfucking blood moon, man.
And I get hold of a remote control for Ron's hair. And like a dimmer switch, I turn his hair red.
Well, at least we're keeping in theme here. That's good. I'm sure Ashtarak will respect that when he comes to kill us. But, it's important to be, on the same page with these things.
Bitch ain't killing shit. You got Ron on your team.
Yeah, I know. I hope we fucking kill somebody.
Wow, your ego's as big as your afro.
At least this means that we're moving towards the right place. Surely there wouldn't be a blood moon all over.
I mean, we're heading towards Ashtarak. I mean,
who the fuck changed that to Ron Smells?
I thought that was you. I thought you were just making.
No,
I was supposed to laugh. I forgot.
Have you got control over that?
Everyone check their names.
Oh my god.
I'm okay.
I can't believe you got control over that. I'm going to do... Oh, it's 39 now.
Yep. Yeah. Nice.
Who changed that? I wonder.
I don't know who.
Can I change somebody else's?
Nah.
I gave Debura back his hit points.
Yeah, I was gonna go do it myself as well.
Uh,
Thanks anyway for the help.
That's all right. But yeah, no, I just realised I could do it. So yeah,
So why not?
exactly. All right, yeah. So into the woods we go. I
So
think
as
something like that. A theatre once. It was a lovely thing. They sang.
Into the woods. Into the woods. Yeah.
yeah, that's a film, isn't it?
It's
No,
a stage musical originally.
Play in a theatre, sticking character.
So as you head into these woods, you're enveloped in this dense fog, and it's very difficult to see around you, especially because this particular part of the forest is very heavily wooded. So you've barely got enough room to walk to a stride between these trees. So if I can get an idea on who's kind of at the front, who's at the back.
so Ron's at the front. I don't know. However, I don't know what the rest of the order of march.
But yeah, who's going to go where?
I'll go behind Ron. I guess Tahr could go in the middle with Elkie, maybe.
All right, so I gotta walk behind Elkie's backside. Fuck you.
No, I'll be walking behind Elkie's backside.
All right, so it looks like I'm last then. Great.
It's always been that way. Dwarf at the front, dwarf at the back. That tends to be our deployment. Sorry, dwarf at the second front. Yeah, Ron at the front. I'll stop talking. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Been a long
I'll stay at the
The
back.
very small human.
day.
So as you start to take rank and you kind of single file through the trees, as Ron's at the front, I need you to do a survival check.
Oh, Ronald.
Oh wow! What are these rolls? 11.
Okay. So as you're walking through this forested area, you try and look for anything that might help you with figuring out exactly which way to go. Obviously, you did have a look at the map before going in, and that did give you a rough idea on where you're going. And you start to make your way through. And what you find is that you start to walk straight this way. So you're not quite heading towards the mountains just yet, but you start to head towards this kind of area. Now, as you walk through, you're not quite sure how long it takes you to get to this point. You could be walking for a few minutes, you could be walking for an hour or two, but eventually you start to see the trees open up and thin out a little bit. And you start to see off in the distance, because the fog starts to dissipate just a tiny bit so that you can see a little bit further in front of you. The forest starts to open out a little bit, and you can see that there is a clearing in the forest. And it's a relatively large clearing, but there is just one single thing there, which is a incredibly large tower sitting in the middle of this forested glade. The fog starts to kind of part as you get closer to this opened area in this forest. And from where you're standing, the tower is probably a couple of 100 feet away. It looks to be pretty old and decrepit, and parts of it look to be collapsing, like the scaffolding is just about clinging on to where it should be in certain parts. It looks as though time itself has kind of ravaged the stonework, and you're not quite sure how long from this distance it's been there, but you can see it looks like it's been there for quite some time. Having a quick look and scan around, you can't see anything else or anyone, but this is what you found. Just kind of from foraging around in this forest, this is where you come to.
Shit.
Looks inviting.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, all right. You're wrong.
Guess we didn't come this far to turn back, so yeah.
Yeah, I'll go and I'll go check this thing out. You pussy stay here.
Yeah, we got you back, Ron. Give us a shout if you need us.
Yeah, I might come and help. I'll see how I feel.
I'll go already in action, just in case something happens.
Yeah, so we'll just walk up to it and just have a little peek inside if we can.
How long have we been walking, Matt?
You're not quite sure. It's difficult to tell, but you can see
There is one way that I can sort of gauge how long we've been walking.
Oh, the sun.
Ron's hair still alive.
Oh, yeah.
that's a good point. How
You would only know when it goes out, though.
Yeah, well, I know we've been walking for an hour.
Yeah, but only when it. Yeah, okay.
How long is the spell for? An hour.
An hour.
Okay, so it would have gone out.
Okay. Right, we've been walking for over an hour. It's okay. Right, there you go. Some sort of timing. Look at that. I was thinking.
Hey, did you happen? Obviously, it's on my motherfucking head. So, did you notice when the light went out?
I don't know, DM. Did I notice when the light went out?
Do a perception for me.
This is a great way. Oh, brilliant! Dirty 20.
Sorry, fuck's sake.
So, yeah, I mean, it was probably about an hour or so ago. You felt like you'd given a bit of
we've
break.
been walking for about 2 hours. Right, okay. Run! I need to cast it again so we can keep track of time.
Well, hold on, my brother. Let's have a little peek through here. We may need a stealthy approach.
Oh, all right then.
You can cast it after, but I want a pink one.
Look like candy floss.
So is it just Ron going, or is anyone else going?
Me and Albran.
Yeah, it's me and Oak because we've just been having a chat about how long his hair's been out. So I'm with him, I suppose.
Yeah, the rest of us are staying. The rest of us are staying back.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so all right, come on then, Ronald.
I'm standing
Go
there.
and see what we can see. Ow, they got nuts. And all that I could see, CC was the bottom of the deep blue CC.
I don't have many maps this week, unfortunately, because the software's been playing up for me every time I've tried to load a map. It can't, and it says, "Oh, do you want to wait or do you want to close it?" So I'll have to look into why that's been doing that.
New computer.
So the two of you start to head towards this tower, and it is a very kind of big clearing in the middle of this forested area. It doesn't look like there is anything around that you can kind of duck around, but you kind of go all in and you start to head towards it. It's about 150 feet away, and as you approach it, you can see it a little bit more detailed. It looks to be a few floors tall, probably, I'd guess, 80, 90 feet in the air, so it's relatively high. And you can see that on the second and third level as such, there are like small arrow slits in the walls. But getting a closer look, you can't quite tell if anyone is in the tower or not, but you can see that certainly the measure of its age is apparent because there is lots of moss growing all across the cracks in the stonework. And one other thing that you do notice as you get closer, which you couldn't see from before, is just kind of to the side, one of the sides of the tower is a wagon. So there is a wagon just kind of sitting to one side of the tower, and from where you're approaching it, the door is kind of just to the left, not directly in front of you, but to the left, and the wagon is just kind of beyond the door, just around the other side of it.
Bobo, you see those slits up there, right? You go do a circle and have a look in all the holes, right? Go.
I'd also like to start climbing the tower from the outside.
Okay. So, I mean, these arrow slits on the ground floor anyway. So, yeah, I mean, if you were to get the look in, you'd have to climb at least one floor up anyway.
I'm sort of following Bobo.
Is Bobo out?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just chatted to Bobo and said, "See all those arrow slits up there? Go and have a look in them." And then I threw him up in.
Oh,
Deployed Bobo.
I wasn't talking to Ron. Ron just decided to climb because he thinks he's Spider-Man.
Well,
You monk shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some monk shit.
so, bear with me 1 second.
I will always bear with you.
Which so there are like these windows or these slits in the stonework on the second and the third floor. So are you sending him to have a look in both or one or?
I just wanted him really to do a lap around the slits, because an arrow slit, generally, what comes out of an arrow slit? An arrow.
Mm.
I was just concerned as to whether there was somebody standing behind them with an arrow, mostly. But yeah, just to do the lap of honor around the arrow slits was sort of my thinking.
Okay. So as he flies up, he has a good look around, and he comes back and relays to you a handful of things. It is quite dark inside the tower, but he cannot see anyone in there, as in like there is no one living in this tower currently. It does look as though there are large humanoid figures on the second floor. Couldn't quite see how many or what it is, but he can see that there were humanoid-like shapes through the small arrow slit on the second floor. And on the, just double checking, I think that's all of note.
I don't want to go in there.
I'm like halfway. I'm sort of climbing the wall. I look down to Albran. Where do you want me to go?
Right, nowhere. I didn't want you to climb in the first place, you pillock.
The hell am I doing up here then?
Well, just in fact, on that note, just because we're resolving one at a time, he doesn't report anything extra back to you, but he just says that it does look like no one is in the tower. Ron, if you are climbing, I need you to do an athletics check.
16.
Little bollocks. Ron's going to fall to his death.
16.
16 is fine. 16 is fine. So the stonework looks to be, it's a bit odd. It is old enough that it looks to be cracked, and it looks to be able to support the weight, so you can find small grooves to put your fingers, put your feet in to help you to climb up. But it does seem to be a little bit slippery, a little bit, I hate this word, but a little bit moist from condensation, perhaps, for lack of a better word. But you do manage to climb up relatively easily to the next floor. And likewise, you have a look through this very small, thin slit through the stonework. And you can't see too much, but likewise, you can see something humanoid in there that is just standing stationary. But you can't unfortunately see too much in there, as there is no natural light inside the tower.
Oh, man. I thought like an actual look.
If only you'd have thought this through, Ron.
Yeah, it was in. Hey man, I was supporting motherfucking Bobo, man.
And Bobo really appreciates it as I put him away.
Fuck Bobo.
No, he told me he really liked you. He thought you did a wonderful job.
Yeah. I'm gonna climb to the top.
Okay.
Right, so this is the point. How dark is it here?
Well, in the clearing, it's clear enough. So, you'd have the same level of vision and light as if you were outside of the forested area. But from what you've gathered from both your owl and from Ron, inside the tower, there is very little light. So no light is permeating it, and there are no light sources inside. So you can just see silhouettes of things inside, if anything.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Basically, I want to climb to the top and see if there's an opening where I can get in on the top floor.
Okay.
As much as I love you, Ron, we got a door down here.
Element of surprise, man.
Yeah, I sort of got this feeling.
I see
All
this.
the way to the top, and you're just gonna go.
Fuck's sake. That was a fucking waste of time, wasn't it, Ryan?
No, anybody home?
I'm gonna kick the door down.
No, you're miles away.
No, well, that's
Yeah.
what normally does is
Oh
I
yeah,
want the door down.
Oh shit! I thought you were like steaming in then.
Oh no.
no, they're still not with
I
us.
see you.
We're hanging
We're
back.
home at the minute. It's just you, me, and Bobo.
So if, Ron, if you want to climb to the top, you'll just have to do another athletics check just to see how high you can go.
10.
Okay. So you managed to climb, you're like a floor above the ground floor. You managed to get to the second one. You start to have a look inside there, but you can't quite see. Again, there's no light sources inside, so it's very difficult to make out anything substantial. You start to get further up to that third floor, but you start to find it's very difficult to climb up there. So you start to struggle to actually get any higher than where you are.
I can't get no grip, man.
Jump.
Okay.
Do I see
Ron
him?
jumps.
Oh god. That
Does a
kind of
backflip.
that kind of height could be death.
So I mean, you're about what, 40 or 50 feet up.
Really?
You got up to like I mean, this tower is like 80 feet, and you're on the kind of second to tallest floor.
Yeah,
so
fuck it, I'll jump.
Okay.
But I've got an
roll.
ability as well.
Roll when you hit the ground.
I've got where is it? Slow fall. Which
Okay.
Oh, that's handy.
yeah.
So what?
I'm just trying to find it. Hang on. It's not. Just tell me what you want me to do.
Well, you just have to do like an acrobatics check to see if you.
All right then.
Safely.
And then I'll see if I need to use slow fall. 25, baby.
Yeah, I mean, you do manage to very, very, yeah, you do it. You
Watch
kind of do,
this, motherfucker!
big old flip, and you manage to like gracefully through the air, and you manage to do almost like a superhero landing. One knee, one fist on the floor, and you're just like, that's how we do it, fool. Albran tries not to look impressed.
Hey, you know, I see you looking, fool. Shit.
No. Just go. You're a bloody fool, Ronald.
So yeah, what we doing? Shall I go back to the others and just tell them what's going on? Albran, I'm gonna head back and tell the dudes over there what's going on.
Watch this. Bobo, go and tell Brodie to come here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shit. Respect, man.
Stay with my legs.
Brodie listens to what Bobo's squeaking in his ear. Oh, all right.
Bobo
Follows
speaks
to-
dwarf. It's useful.
Bobo speaks clan.
Yeah, I speak dwarf as well.
So we can have loads of conversations and not tell Ron about it. Excellent.
Pretty much.
Brodie follows to the rest of the team, and we start marching over to the tower, see what's up. Or down, apparently.
I tell you what, Bobo, you're coming in quite handy at the minute. Right, now, I don't know what Ron saw, and you might have seen his quite spectacular backflip.
It was pretty impressive, yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't say it.
I think.
Hey, you saw it. Hey, man, I see you watching. I see why you see every goddamn second, man.
That's a
I know
classic
you do.
Debura, trying to play it
Yeah,
down.
yeah, I know you, man. You've only been with the team a short amount of time, man, but I know what you like already.
I think the important question you got to ask yourself is why. Now, after all that, I sent up Bobo, and Bobo did a little scout note. He says that he can't really see anything in there, but there are humanoid-shaped shadows. Now, as far as I'm aware, that makes me shit my cacks.
Just standing there in the darkness.
Yeah. I can't think of anything humanoid that likes standing still in the dark, except for stuff that isn't nice.
Yeah, or mannequins.
Oh,
yeah, mannequin. Yeah.
Loads of mannequins in sort of a medieval setting.
Well,
I suppose so, actually. I say we level the goddamn building.
Yeah. How wide is it? I mean, we know how tall it is. Like, what's the sort of circumference?
That's a good question. I mean, at a guess, you could probably say that it is probably about 50 or 60 feet wide.
Oh, that's a big building.
I mean, it's a pretty big building. It's like 80 feet tall, and it's about 50 feet wide, and it's about 3 or 4 floors. You can't quite tell exactly how many.
It's quite big. I'm not sure if we can even level that.
Old and rickety, right? How rickety are we talking?
If it's that size, fucking hell, we're not going to do anything to that.
Well,
I mean, to decipher it properly, you would probably need to roll a check for it.
but I'd like to find out just how safe it is, because I mean, even if I want to walk inside and walk up, I'd want to know.
Just walk in. Sometimes you just got to roll the dice, dog.
Yeah.
Ron goes in.
I don't have any dice. I've got playing cards in my pocket.
Sorry, what?
Right. What do you want? Perception, investigation, or history, science, stone cunning.
You can do that. Yeah, I was thinking if you want to try and get a better feel for it, then you could do that.
Yeah, let's do that. All right. No, I definitely don't want that one. Advantage. Oh, it's still not great, but it'll do. 16.
Okay. So having a look at the stonework, there are a couple of things that you notice. The age of the tower. You can estimate that it has been there for probably the better part of a few hundred years. You're not quite sure how long it's been this state, though. It's very difficult to tell. Probably hasn't been in use for at least a good 50, maybe 100. Although some of it is in disrepair and some of it is falling apart. Because of the size of it, you know that it would be incredibly difficult to just destroy it.
Yeah, fine. Okay, let's check the door then. Ain't nobody been here for 50 to 100 years, right? So I'm expecting to touch this door and it almost disintegrate in my hand.
Yo, why the hell we going in this building?
Well, we don't know where Ashtarak lives. This might be his tower.
Yo, yeah, because he just standing there in the darkness on the motherfucking second floor.
Remember, he said he's gonna wait for us
Yeah. So
at his home.
Ain't no fool waiting in this tower, man.
all right. Well, I'm going in anyway. Don't be a pussy.
So, as you approach the door,
Cool, boring the DM already when we go for it.
there is
I run in with my head held high and
Please don't. Don't do it, Ron.
just want to DM on his toes.
so you circle round, and you can see this cart round the corner a little bit clearer, and you can see the door, and the door itself looks a little something like this. So there is a singular wooden door with cast iron around it. There is a large symbol on the door itself, and you can see obviously this picture, these figures, this pattern, whatever it is you're not quite sure of. But this is the door that you can see before you.
Hey, hit that shit with your hammer, man.
No.
Hell yeah, man.
No.
It's just asking for a blast.
I tell you what, you headbutt it and tell me what it's like.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I'd like to headbutt the door.
Oh,
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
All right.
dies.
15.
Okay. So as you headbutt the door, a couple of things happen. So the door itself doesn't move. It's still very sturdy, and it reverberates. You can hear like a loud clang as your head meets the door. But also, there is something that gets set off as you do so. So as your head connects with the door, you feel a huge surge of energy course through your body, almost like it's lightning. So you are going to take, well, you passed the saving throw, so you're going to take 4d10 lightning damage halved. I can only find.
Well, that sucks.
I can only find 2. Okay, so I roll them. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 14 lightning damage, and you now have a frizzy throw.
He had a freaking throw anyway.
Hey, yo, I've been growing this shit out anyway, man. God damn.
Right, now that is why I didn't want to.
Ooh, there's some little like smoke coming off the throw.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I can recommend that.
No.
Any other smart motherfucking ideas you got there, Albran?
Nope.
Can I see if there's any, any more of those lifts in this door?
Can I?
What?
Yeah. I mean,
Can I take the door for any more traps than just one lightning rune?
I don't know if it's a trap. I mean, I think that rune is a riddle.
Or can I read
I think there's-
any inscription?
I reckon one more hit.
Start trying to one.
I mean, so you got a couple of options. So you can try and knock the door down again.
No.
Personally, I'd like to see that. You can do an
Oh, you done
investigation
it for me.
the door itself to try and see if obviously you can decipher the trap, if it is in fact a trap at all. You can try and do an Arcana check to see if there is anything magical about the symbol on the door. There is lots of options open to you.
I would like to do the Arcana check, please.
I'll be back in a minute. Hang on.
That is a 19 for Arcana.
You can definitely tell that whatever it was, the zapped Ron is coming from this plaque on the door. You're not familiar with the particular markings on it, but you can tell it's not the markings itself that are a language per se. So you know for sure it's not a language, but you're not quite sure what those markings are. But you can definitely feel magical energy emanating from this thing on the door.
Alright.
Right. Yeah. So he's arcana'd it to find out what it is. Can I decipher it?
Yeah. I mean, you can try and do like an insight check or an arcana check if you wish.
I think yeah. All right. I'll insight it. Yeah, with my eyes shut. 7. I don't know shit all. That were 7, so I don't know nothing.
Yeah, you can't quite tell exactly what this means. Never seen the symbols before.
I'm confused. I mean, it's lightning. I mean, we got to figure out what it is to get in.
Can I investigate it to see if I can, decipher it?
Yeah, that's fine.
So as what, insight?
Yes, well, investigation.
Yeah.
If there's something stopping us from getting in, then there must be something in there worthwhile. So
As a dirty 20.
You feel like this is. Feel like the symbols are not so much a language, but they are almost telling.
What's going on? Everyone's quiet.
Dan was just giving us a.
Yeah, so basically, Debura is having a very good nose around at this thing, and he can kind of see that it's not a language, but it's almost like it's directions, like it's telling you to do something.
What's around the area? Is there any like stones or anything?
There's not really anything around, no. I mean, it's a pretty clear, open area that you're standing in. There is there's like a cart around the corner from where you are that looks to be equally as abandoned, but that's literally all you can see.
I do I stand in front of the door and I do a dance.
I was going to do that.
Go like that.
What have you tried already,
Go like
apart
that.
from the dance?
I'm just doing the dance now. And then it's like that. And then it's like that again. And it's like that.
Right, yeah, you have to slow down. Right, do it from the beginning again. Which order do you think you should do it in?
Well, it can only go one of two ways. So if we go like that, right, and then it's like that, right, and then, and then it's like that, And then
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Next like that. And next like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
gotta
gotta
be it.
work. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
gotta be it.
Yeah, that's gotta work. Yeah.
The door slowly creaks open.
No way.
So yeah, this as you perform these movements, once you finish doing it, after a brief moment, there's clicks coming from the latches, and very, very slowly the door creaks open.
No way did that work.
Yeah.
What the
dance
fuck?
move.
Hang on,
Why?
please.
Don't
Oh,
my master baby. Mm.
What are you trying to do?
That's
What are you
Good riddle.
thinking? Shuffle, Matt,
Jesus.
from the Goonies.
Thank you.
Nice job. White boy got some moves.
Yeah, right. Well, I didn't mind that. You know, the old bones have still got a little bit of life in it.
Do you need to take a long rest now?
Yeah.
I'm knackered. Right.
Oh, me back.
No affliction.
Do some cure wounds on you. Massage that out.
Oh, I just had a look in my bag. I've run out of ointment.
Back in the day.
Medicine inside
Oh,
this.
man needs a sponge bath. Oh.
So before we go any further, I'm going to go and get a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of everything.
All right, then. I'll pause it. Now we're all drained and drunk and got our
Very.
balls on the go.
That's a bit graphic.
Get going again.
Okay, so this door's now swung open. And again, it's quite dark inside. So from the outside, you can't see what's in there, but it is now wide open.
Awesome.
God damn. Taking us ages to get through this goddamn door, man. Let's just walk straight in.
Right, Ron. Have you, rather than your hair, is there anything else you'd like to me to cast light on, just so you can see what you're doing?
My fists!
Like, all right, shake my hand.
What, you were gonna go somewhere a bit
We're there, brother.
south than that.
All right, so I've cast light on his palm.
It transfers to both my hands, yeah?
No, just the one. I try to cast on one object.
Oh, my lead hand.
Iron fist.
Yeah.
Touch one object no larger than 10 feet. I can actually cast it on the entirety of Ron and make him just light up.
Oh, yes.
Monk on fire.
Could we perhaps deceive these beings on the second floor?
Well, it's interesting. Do we turn him into just... Right, hang on. Right, in character now. No metagaming shit.
Yeah.
If I cast light on Ron and just turn him into a big, bright thing, maybe it'd scare the shit out of him.
Yo,
Maybe
make
say-
it purple, man.
Say he's Ashtarak or something. Like coming to do an inspection.
It might at least confuse him enough to give us a chance.
Oh,
Bollocks. What colour do you want to be, Ron?
Purple.
Okay, the only way I can...
With a pink hat.
No, one colour. One.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I choose motherfucking purple.
All right.
Bit of smooth.
The only way I
Oh,
can cast
man.
it on your whole body is to give you a hug.
Come on.
Ah. And I come off and he's a lovely violet.
God,
Wow.
you smell of prunes, man.
Oh, that's
I'm
great.
pretty regular. I'm all brown. You know, tough and tastes like twin. Right, so Ron is now a 6 foot tall purple humanoid.
Does this make me any more confident?
As a monk or as a person?
This is a
As a
person.
lover?
As everything.
Cast it
Is
on.
it you feel confident coming out?
It only creates a dim light, but yeah. The light can be coloured as you like, completely covering the object with something. And the spell ends and you cast it again, or I could dismiss it as an action. Yeah, okay. This has been like my favourite cantrip.
Damn, this shit's super fly, man.
So yeah, you're currently now a lit up purple humanoid.
It wouldn't necessarily make you more confident, but it would make you more stylish.
You're damn right.
Just imagine this.
Which I think would make you more confident as a byproduct. But that's just me.
Right, yeah. So Ron, in that case, you're leading the way.
All right. Yeah. So what is it? We're in there now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So what's like about? Just some steps.
So you head inside, and the room is pretty. What you find is that the room itself is pretty empty. There are a couple of things that do really kind of take you aback, but aside from that, there isn't really much else to this room. In front of you, about 15 feet, is a platform with chains hanging from the ceiling. And at a glance, you kind of look up and you can see that there is a equally large hole in the next floor up. By these chains, there are 4 large humanoid statues that are currently just standing there looking kind of at each other. So you've got like 2 on one side, 2 on the other, staring at each other. And there is just various crates and boxes scattered about on the floor, which have been broken apart, whether it was by someone intentionally or whether it was just through time, you're not quite sure. But it just looks like there's various debris scattered on the floor. There are no stairs. There are no stairs leading up, but you can see that there is a hole in the ceiling directly underneath where this platform and these chains are.
I jump up through the hole.
The hole is about 20 feet up. You can make an acrobatics check, but you have to be a pretty high roll.
Uh, 19.
Okay. I mean, we can say that you take a big running leap and you kind of jump off of one of these statues and you just about manage to cling onto the floorboards leading up to the next floor. So you can kind of scramble up and pull yourself up to the next floor. Everyone else is just kind of standing there, just kind of like looking at each other, I guess. But yeah, Ron has now made it to the next floor.
Hey, yo, I'm up on the top floor, motherfuckers. I throw down a rope.
That might be a good idea.
Have I even got a rope? Hang on.
Yeah, throw you down a rope. You don't have any.
Rope. Rope, hempen, 50 feet. 1.
Hey.
Well, you can throw rope down if you wish to help everyone else to climb up.
Well, can I have a look around first before I do the rope?
Yeah. Essentially, upstairs is very similar to the floor below in that there is a lot of debris scattered around, various boxes that have been broken apart. I mean, there are, in one of them, it looks to be about 30 copper coins in the bottom of them. But aside from that, it looks like whatever was in the rest of these crates has been looted. Directly above where this hole in what was the ceiling, but is now the floor for you is, there is likewise another similar sized hole in the ceiling above leading to the next floor, but there again are no stairs. There is also a large suit of armor standing in the corner of the room, which you can only ascertain is what you saw when you were looking through the slits in the stonework. That was potentially what the humanoid form was.
You know, I'll just get the copper and throw it down on everybody else. Say, blessing from above, motherfuckers.
Right. Down the bottom, right. I don't know what Ron's doing, but we just got rained on. How about if I just, because I don't know what the fuck's Ron up to. How about if I send Bobo out? Because Bobo could just have a look around.
Purple rain.
Oh, yes.
Bring the coins down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh,
very good.
man, I wish I thought of that. That's great.
Purple rain, making it rain, blah, blah, blah. Right, yeah, so, yeah, Tahr, you fucking touch him, I'll kill you.
So Bobo
Can't
can
make any promises. Sorry.
He can move up to the next floor and have a scan around. Okay, so he has a look around and he can't detect anything else living aside from Ron up on the next floor. He does kind of say that there is something a little bit more to these statues on the bottom floor, though.
Oh, okay. Right. All right, okay. Oh, does he? Right, okay. No, I know I'm fucked. What about if I cast... no, because I got rid of it because it was shit. All right, fair enough. I won't cast Detect Magic because I got rid of it. Okay. Yeah. Apparently, there's something different about these statues. So, as Bobo tells me, quite skilled he is. So, I'll have a look at the statue, I suppose, then. Sure, why the fuck not? I'll look at the statue.
So you're doing an investigation, or?
Yeah, that's what I need to find out what the statue's all about. I mean, I would have liked to have casted Detect Magic or Detect Good and Evil, but I got rid of them because they were shite.
But now you need it.
But now I need it. I'm a good. Right, so on my investigation, 12.
Okay. So these are 4 humanoid statues that look to be made out of clay. They are about 8 feet tall, fairly broad, and they all look the same. They have like a featureless face. You can see very, very faintly what would be like a mouth, a nose, and eyes, but they don't really have any features to speak of. And they are standing arms to the sides, legs apart, almost like in a readying position.
I don't trust these at all. I've got this feeling this is going to come alive. I hit it with my hammer.
Okay, so roll for attack then.
Come on, Ron, don't let me down. Oh, shit. 26.
Yes.
Okay, it hits. So roll for damage.
We're going to have a fight. We're going to have a fight. 10.
Okay. I need to get my notebook.
Oh, it's out. Oh,
We're going to be fighting clay golems.
Oh, man. I'm on the top floor as well. That's quality.
You're only 1 floor up.
Yeah, it's fine.
And you've got a suit of armor that's going to come alive, so don't worry about it.
No, that's not coming alive. Fuck that. That'd be quite cool, actually. I could see that in a movie. Like I'm fighting the suit of armor on the top floor, and everybody else is fighting these golems on the bottom floor.
That would be quite cool.
I mean,
makes me think of Warcraft. Actually, didn't that happen in Warcraft?
Okay.
Warcraft
So what I'm going to do, we should have made a map now. So where you are,
God, I really need to get my eating fixed. This is ridiculous.
Just get one of those little oil heaters. They're not too expensive. They're quite effective. Not very expensive on electric either.
Yeah, at least you got some heat in the room then.
Yeah, I think about 40 quid for an alright-ish one.
I might get one of those little, the little electric radiators.
Yeah.
That will do. So this is only a little room. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm alright when I'm in bed because I'm in bed.
Yeah. Definitely get the radiator though, not like a heat blower or anything.
Yeah, like the little radiators.
Yeah.
Anyway, as a whole.
We're actually putting a map together on the fly.
Like it.
Well, he wasn't expecting us to fight, I suppose.
Are you doing this in paint?
it's just whiteboards. So yeah,
what were you
more or less, yeah. Okay, so what has happened is Albran has struck one of these statues. I'm just going to say it's this one because it's nearest to the door. We will put the door right about. We'll put the door right about here. So this is the central platform in the center. Ron is upstairs. And what has happened is once Albran has struck this statue, it has come to life, as have the other four. And they immediately turn their attention towards him. So, everyone, roll for initiative.
All right.
Let's have a fight.
15. Oh shit! You're gonna do the old thingy, Bob? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to be last.
Well, I don't know if I should do this or not. These guys got 0. So they're going to be last. So 20 plus. Okay. 15 to 20.
Yeah, 15.
Brodie as well. Got 18.
Who got 18?
Brodie.
Brodie. Okay. Cool. Are you rolling for Tahr as well?
I am indeed.
Okay. 10 to 15?
Yeah, Tahr with 12.
Okay.
And I got 11.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Right. So Ron is upstairs. Albran has struck the statue. Where are the rest of you standing? I guess by the door, or have you ventured inside at this point?
Yeah, I think I'm by the door. Brodie's by the door.
On the square, on the circle. Okay. Tahr 2?
Yeah, with Elkie as well, I presume.
Yeah, she would be able to come in, so I will make her brown. And then Debura, you by as well?
I'll be probably slightly in front.
Okay, so we see you kind of ventured in a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Okay. So Brodie is first. So you have basically this platform is about 20 odd feet in front of you. These statues have now started to move and have turned their heads towards Albran. So what do you want to do?
Albran's on my floor. Sorry, is Albran in pink? Just knock that.
Yes. Albran is pink, Debura purple, you blue, Tahr green, Elkie brown.
And Ron's not even on the map because he's upstairs.
Is black.
Cool.
So racist.
I will. I'm gonna run in and join my dwarven comrade, my dwarven brethren. So I'm gonna charge in. 20 feet. I should make it with 25 speed.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take out the artifact, the long sword of hope or whatever. And
Or whatever.
long sword of heaven, did you say? Yeah.
No, it was the or whatever bit.
All right. Yeah. And I'm gonna make a strike with a long sword for a 23.
23 hits.
Cool. And damage wise, it's I'm holding it one-handed, so 1d8 plus 5. So it hits for a 9,
Mm-hmm.
and it also gets its radiant buff of 1d8. Where are my notes? That's right, isn't it? Okay, 1d8. 1d8. Cool. So it hits for another 7. So a total of 16 damage.
Okay, nice.
And then I'll go in with a hand axe as well in my offhand, which hits for a 15.
Yep, hits.
Cool. And damage that does is 6.
Okay.
Cool. And I'll deploy my extra attack to do it all again. So I'll go with the longsword again, which hits for a 24.
Yeah.
Damage wise, that is a 10, and with radiant, that is a 14 total. And then I'll hit with hand axe for a 9 to hit.
A 9 misses.
Cool, no worries. And then I'll hold position.
Okay. So you just come charging in, arms flailing with these weapons, and you start to whack away at this statue, which has now become slightly aggressive, and it starts to chip away at the stonework. So you see little bits and pieces chipping off as you attack it. Ron.
So Ron's going to look through the hole and he's going to fire 2 shots off with the bow of Angarath.
Mm-hmm.
First one is a 25 to hit, and the next one is a 10 to hit.
Okay, first one will hit. Which one are you aiming for?
The one that Brodie and Albran went for.
Okay, cool. So yeah, one of those shots will hit.
And that'll be 5. Sorry. 8 damage. And that's all I can do. I can't do any bonus actions from where I am unless I actually jump down. So I'm just going to do the 2 shots with the bow, and that's it.
Okay, cool. So again, you manage to hit with one of these arrows, and you can see bits of this stone chipping off as you attack. These things are very difficult to gauge how much they've taken, because again, they are almost like constructs. So as the two of you are wailing away at this thing, its face is very much emotionless, and all you can gauge is just by how much is kind of coming off of this creature, as far as how much damage you're dealing, but you're not quite sure how much life it's got left in it. So I think Tahr is next.
Yeah. One thing I was just trying to frantically read on Player's Handbook was how his beast works, how control of the beast. Does he use that as a move?
What's it called?
So using Elky.
Mm.
Trying to determine how best to use that. So is that a move that Tahr would use to command Elky?
That's a good point.
It's telepathic.
I'm just reading it frantically now.
Choose a quick look, because I can't remember how we did it last time.
From what I remember, is it has to be like. No, that was your pig.
You can use your action to verbally command it to take the attack, dash, and disengage, or help. Cool. And once you have extra attack, you can make a weapon attack yourself when you command the beast to take it. Once you have, okay, cool, yeah. So basically, it's an action to use Elky. Cool.
Yeah. So in theory, he could command it to charge in and then shoot an arrow or what have you. So yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Can't shoot an arrow. We took his bow off of him.
Oh shit, Ron! Ron, you've got my bow and you've got my rifle. Curse you!
Yeah, I got that shit for a reason, man.
Okay, well this will be interesting.
Can I chuck it down?
Might be
You'd
an
have to
action to
wait
do
till your
that.
turn.
You what?
You'd have to wait till your turn to chuck
Oh,
it down.
fuck's sake.
Buggy you, Ron. Buggy you.
Hey,
Okay.
screw you, man.
That's cool.
Use Elky's better anyway.
Yeah. So Elky, you're up, and I believe Elky is going to make use of charge because he's at least 20 feet away. So Elky is gonna just be like, and we'll go straight for
What is he,
straight
Jeff?
Elky, descendant of Jeff, is gonna go for the golem on the right, as he kind of like gets his hooves going and goes, and then charges towards the golem, and he's gonna do the ram attack. So let's get my dice up on the phone. So I've got something to go. Oh, this is so much fun. Right, so to hit, Elky gets a 12.
Okay, 12 is a miss, unfortunately. So as
Shit.
Elka charges in, this creature manages to kind of put its arms up slightly and stop the horns from making contact.
God damn it, that would have been a 2d6 on top of damage if he charged successfully. God
Right.
damn it, Elky. All right, fine, no worries. At the same time, and fortunately, he's got his 2 pistols. So he's going to bring them out. He's going to pop. And what's going to happen with that? So to hit, now that I've amended, it should be decent. So first pistol, it's a 10.
Okay, that's a miss.
Second pistol gets a 14.
That just hits.
Wicked. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. So, yeah, Tahr hits for 13 damage.
Is this the same one Elky's gone after, or is it the one that...
Oh, yeah, sorry, correct. He's following Elky on that one on the right.
Okay, that's fine. Cool.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I just forgot. I've got a bonus action for Hunter's Mark. I should have cast that first. Never mind. I'll cast it now if that's all right.
Cast it now and use it for the next turn.
Next
yeah.
one. Yeah, perfect. So I'll do a Hunter's Mark on that right one. And yeah, that'll finish up Tahr for now.
Okay, no worries. Albran.
Right, bollocks. I've already hit it once. I'm going to rage. Because why the fuck not? And then I'm going to smash it in the face with my hammer for a 17.
Yeah, hits.
And I'm going to smack it with that for a 13 damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Yes, a hammer connects, whacks it right in the center of the chest. This thing still seems unfazed, still standing tall, but again, bits and pieces are chipping off as you're making contact.
Yeah, I can't do anything else yet. The bonus action was to rage, and then I hit it with my hammer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fine. So, Debura then.
I would like to move so I can have a line of sight of both the clay golems on the right.
Okay. So, I mean, you could either move forward or you kind of move to the right, or you try and get like so that they're. So, hang on. So, do you mean that you want to kind of be here so that they're both in front of you, or just so you can see them both?
So I can see them both.
Okay. Because, I mean, from where you are, all you need to do is basically move a couple of feet up, and then you could see them both pretty clearly.
Oh, I thought that little square was, something that's blocking my view.
It's the hole in the floor.
No, that's just like a platform. So it's stable ground, so you can step on it if you wish to.
Okay, so I'll just move up a little bit so I can have sight for both golems.
Okay.
And I would like to cast my two Eldritch Blasts. One of each.
Okay. We'll say one nearest to you first, one second.
For an 18.
Yeah, hits.
That's for 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 16 plus 8.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that is for 15 damage.
Okay. So, yeah, you run up a little bit forwards, take a shot at the one just to the right of you, one just in the top right. You manage to hit them both. And again, this Eldritch Energy manages to kind of hit directly in dead center of the chest and chips away a little bit off of their body as it connects. Any bonus actions or anything?
Nope. All good.
No problem. Cool. So it is these things' turn. So what I'll do is I'll go from like bottom left in an anti-clockwise fashion. So the one engaged with Brodie and Albran, he is, let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Right. So the one engaged with Brodie and Albran, it is going to attack Albran as it was the one that initiated everything. So he's going to try and hit you for 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that kind of hits.
So he rears up his arms as high as they can and he clubbers you with both of them. And he does. I need to organize my dice better. No, there's one. Is the other one? Okay. So he manages to strike you for 14 bludgeoning damage. So these giant stone arms hit you on both shoulders and bludgeon you for 14.
Because I am raging.
So yeah, 7. So that's fine. The one, oh no, I'm doing it the other way around, aren't I? Okay, leave them here. So anti-clockwise. So the one engaged with Elkie is going to try and hit him. So that is a 24 to hit.
Yes.
I feel so bad for doing this.
But Tahr's only just got him.
15 bludgeoning damage to Elkie.
Oh, wow.
So I just discovered that there is just a print screen in the in the sheet, so I don't think his hit points have been fully calculated yet. So this could take me a while, but 15, because judging by that, he's only got 13 HP. But I think it might be different.
No, you're wrong. It's 13.
Yeah.
It is 13. Oh
Right.
shit. Okay. Wow. Really? He's pretty
They're only creatures. They're
pretty
like
delicate.
the elks are like half a challenge point.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that's cool. We can make some good roleplay. So yeah, Elkie is no more. Is it a death saving throw? Does that apply, or is he dead?
I think he's pretty much gone.
No way.
Oh shit!
Tahr's eyes widen.
Oh man!
He says nothing.
Oh, poor
In
bloke.
one blow,
Mm.
just crushed to death.
That's kind of the problem
Wow.
with these little creatures.
Just it's all like mangled and like twitching on the floor. Just like missing its jaw and fucking an antler snapped off.
Keep going, Ron. Keep going.
Just went,
I believe it's the DM's job to describe the kill.
oh, sorry.
You've done enough.
You've done enough. Yeah.
But he can get another one. So it's not a huge loss. He can get another one, and we can call it Elky too.
Never be the same.
Make sure you timestamp this moment so that we can play it back to him.
Ouch! Ow!
So he's struck this elk and bludgeoned it to death. So I hate saying that. And he's now moving towards Tahr. So he moves towards Tahr and he's taken that position in front of him. The one in the top right is going to move closer to Debura, and he is going to try and hit him for a 22 to hit.
It hits.
Oh my god.
And this will do. Help me with my maths. 5 plus 7 is
12.
12 plus 5, so 17 damage.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Alright. Can you make a dexterity save, please?
I will. I don't know if I can. 5 minus 1 is 4.
You failed. I cast Hellish Rebuke, so that's a
Oh,
3d10.
yes.
We've got to kill these things. They hit harder than us.
That's 21 fire damage.
Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
Cool. So yeah, I mean he strikes you, but then you mutter some sort of incantation, perhaps, and then all of a sudden he bursts into flames for a moment or two and staggers back just a step. So got one more to move.
I wanted the incantation to be, oi, shithead.
So this other one is going to go and join his buddy down here, and he is going to try and hit Brodie. They've got quite a high to attack. 13, 8, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And he does, shit, fell off the table. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 bludgeoning damage.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, you will. That's their turn. So next round, Brodie, it is your turn.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna stay focused on the one I was hitting originally, which is the one on the right, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I noticed the guy on the left is like, fuck you. And I'm gonna go for a long sword slash, which hits for 19, or 2 hit for 19.
Yeah, that's fine.
The kid. I'm gonna do the. All right. So inclusive of the radiant damage, I hit for 18.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'm gonna hit with my hand axe as well, which is it's an 8, so presumably a miss.
Yeah, that will miss.
Cool. And I'm gonna do an extra attack again. So longsword. It's a nat 20. I get 28 total.
Wow.
Oh shit. Okay, let's see how this goes. Does that mean double radiant damage as well? Technically, it is a roll of the dice.
Would. Yeah, I suppose it would.
Cool. Awesome.
Nice.
Like 400 damage, right?
Wait a second, that can't be right. What? Oh, I see. Wait, no, I don't see. Oh no, I do see. Oh, that's horrible. Wow. Okay, sorry. Let's try that again then. I'll tell you in a second. Okay, cool. So I hit only for 17 total because my crit rolls for the initial damage was 1 and 2 out of 8. So it's generally shit. But yeah, I hit for a total of 17.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
impressive. Oh, sorry, and I do one more hand axe attack, which is it's a 14 to hit.
It does hit.
Oh, cool. Okay, and that is for 7 damage.
Okay.
Cool.
So
And that's me.
you do manage to get a good couple of hits in on it. Again, very expressionless face. Nothing to give away how much damage has been done, how much longer it's going to be going for. But it is still standing currently. So, Ron.
So if I was to jump down from the hole, where would I land?
It depends on where you're standing. So, I mean, if you imagine the next floor up mirrors this one, you've got a gap in the floor about the size of that rectangle in the middle.
Oh, so that's the hole.
So this floor, that's a platform. It's separate from the floor of the kind of tower itself. Where you're standing, if you were on the next floor up, that would be a hole. Yeah.
All right. So jump down, and then you place me wherever you think I would land.
Where were you firing from? So, like when you fired on your last turn, were you kind of positioned? I guess you were probably around here because you were attacking the guys that Albran and Brodie are attacking.
Yeah, yeah.
If you were to jump down, that would put you somewhere around here.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to take a wide berth around that target that is... Who's purple?
Debura.
Me.
Oh, Tahr's green. In fact, I'm going to go to Debura, to the one that... No, not, wait. So I'm going to fire 2 arrow shots first. No, am I? Yeah. Let's do 2 arrow shots for 17 first one and a 19 second one for 16 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to flurry of blows from behind. Might I add?
Okay.
So flurry of blows. That one's shit. I won't even tell you what that was. Oh, and that one's shit as well. Quality. Yeah, so they both miss. And now I want to run away as far as I can from all targets, all hostile targets. My maximum distance, which is 45 feet.
Be like over here then, I guess.
Yeah, Roger. I like that, and I'm done.
Okay. Tahr.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to check something very quickly. So Tahr is very obviously wounded by what he saw, by seeing Elki's death, and he was gonna do something. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, wicked, yeah. So Tahr's just gonna be like, he's gonna stare down this golem, and it just seems to be sort of like shaking with fury, and he gets like more and more crazed, and then his eyes start to go really like freaking white, and then he just goes, and he opens his mouth, and he just goes, ah, and he lets out his breath cone, and this like the breath, like white damage magic just goes straight into this golem. Which at level 6 is 3d6.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
So I've got to make is it a con or a dex saving throw?
I didn't read that bit. The
Depending
DC
on
for this saving throw equals 8 plus your con modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So that mine. So that's 8 plus 3, so 11. And con is 11. It's
The save is generally
13.
Constitution save, Matt,
13.
for breast weapons.
So
Okay.
13.
Well, it'll make a big difference depending on whether it's dex or con, because I think certain breath there's one or the other. In fact, tell you what, 1 sec.
Yeah, I'll just get my book.
Easiest way.
The type of which is determined by your draconic ancestry.
Yeah.
So
What colour is Tahr?
Isn't this alphabetical? Seriously.
he's dragonborn. Oh, maybe that says at the top. Breath weapon. Oh, it's sand. Call my head. It's white as an action. Yeah, it's a con DC. Yeah.
It's okay. Right. So I got 24.
Okay. Well, it still does damage. It's just half damage.
Yeah.
On that. So 2 half. So okay. So it's 3d6. I'll do the roll. 1, 2, 3. Fuck's sake. So it goes for 4 damage. It sounded cool.
It normally is.
I think his whole Tahr character is cursed.
Yeah.
He doesn't matter who the bloody hell rolls for him.
Well, okay. And then after realizing his breath is kind of crap, he's just going to do an extra attack with his. Can I do my pistols from this close range? I mean, they are pistols. They're not really cumbersome to get
Shoot
out.
from the hip.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fire. Hit fire.
I mean, because what we've been doing is normally it would be if it's within 5 feet, it's disadvantage, but we've kind of ruled that out. So yeah, he can whip them out and attack as normal.
Okay, so first pistol lands for a 23. That's good to hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that damages for 13 again. So last roll he got a 10 out of 10, and he just did it again.
Okay.
And then the second pistol, he gets a 10 to hit.
10 misses, I'm afraid.
Cool. No worries. Oh shit, I forgot about my Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, you can still roll for that. That's fine.
Cool. So there's an extra 4 damage on there.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. And that's Tahr.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he does try his breath, but I guess because it hasn't been used for so long, it just kind of a couple of snowflakes come out and land on him. So he's just like, oh fuck, and just pulls out the pistol. Pretty much like point blank range, shoots the thing, and that does much better. So that's fine. Okay, Albran.
Yeah, great. Well, I'm raging. I'm going to frenzy, and I'm going to hit him in the face with my hammer. First hit coming in. Boom, boom. 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm frenzied, I'll hit him again. Ooh, 23 to hit.
Okay, yeah, both fine.
And that will be very nice. 26 damage for the 2 attacks.
Okay. So after both
Nice.
attacks make contact, the second one manages to hit and manages to crack all the way down this creature. And the crack goes basically from top to bottom, and it falls apart in half and collapses on the floor and turns to dust. So that's 1 down.
I knew these
Nice.
damn bastard things were going to come alive. I fucking knew it. Bloody things. Yeah, I used my bonus action with frenzy, so yeah, I'm good. Carry on.
Okay. And then last is Debura.
Stab him in the face.
No, I'm not looking so good. So after getting hit, I'm a bit pissed. So you just see my hands like flame up, and I'm gonna go cast Burning Hands. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Again, I will, but whether I can is another matter. I got a 1.
Alright, that's 5d6.
Nice.
That is 16 points of fire damage.
Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, fire sprouts from your hands as you hold them out in front of you, and it envelops this creature. And again, it kind of is a bit staggered, but doesn't really give anything away, still completely emotionless. And after a short while, the fire dissipates. But yeah, it's very difficult to tell if this actually took a lot of damage and if it's almost on its way out, or if it's still got a lot of energy in it. Anything else you can do?
And I'm gonna go use my last pack to cast Misty Step and move 30 feet away from it.
Okay, which direction you go in?
Left diagonally.
So we'll say that I'll put you about here.
Yep.
Okay, fine. So then these creatures, again, I'll kind of go from what was bottom left. So the one that's engaged with Brodie will try and hit him again. That would be an 11 to hit, which will no doubt miss.
Yep.
So you manage to kind of parry him as his fist come towards you.
I'd like to use my riposte, please.
Okay.
So my reaction attack if he misses. Yeah, I'll just do that very quickly. I'll riposte with the longsword.
Okay.
Hits for to hit for 15.
Yeah, that's enough.
Cool. So it's a one-handed. So that's that, and so it hits for a total of 17 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So as his fists come towards you, you manage to again parry them and use the opportunity to get a hit in and manage to strike him in retaliation, which is cool.
Nice.
The one that was engaged with Debura is going to move to the closest target, which is obviously Albran. So he lumbers towards him and again tries to strike him with these large stone fists for a 19 to hit.
Oh, that's my AC.
Okay, so where have we gone? I need to organize these dice better. Okay, oh wow, okay, so 13 plus 13, 18 bludgeoning damage. So obviously, so 9. So obviously distracted by taking down one of these golems, you didn't see the other one coming, so it does manage to catch you. But raging, you don't manage to feel quite as much of the hit as you could have done. So 9 damage in that case. The last one is engaged with Tahr, so he's going to try and hit him. Natural 20.
Oh,
Tahr dies.
So I can only find 2 of these, so I'm going to do 2 rolls. So, oh bloody hell!
You're gonna be instant death.
So that's 20, and then another. Hang on, 8, 28. 33 bludgeoning damage to Tahr.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
damn, Tahr, you're not having a good day. Down at 23.
So I don't know what this thing is on, but he manages to come in and hit him with such force that it almost floors Tahr completely, and he's winded. And yeah, you can see that he's still okay. He's still okay, but that hit was pretty painful. So you've all kind of got your eye on him, just to keep an eye out to make sure he's okay. I think that's it from me. I'm just double checking one other thing. Okay, that doesn't really do anything. Okay, yeah, so that's it. So round 3, back to Brodie again.
Check it. I'm going to click my heels together and activate my boots of speed. And I'm going to run and engage the dude that is engaged with Tahr. This will raise an opportunity attack, I'm sure, but my
Yeah,
boots of speed mean that the person making the opportunity attack rolls with disadvantage.
okay, no worries. Oh shit. First one was the lowest. It was a 13.
Cool. Can I use my riposte? Because technically you missed the melee. So it's like a run, miss me, whah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, the rules say the rules. I don't think
Then
there's
again,
any...
you are on the run. It's basically you're running with your back turned, though. That's the only problem.
That's the
I
thing.
don't know.
I'm going to say
riposte, man.
because
Yeah.
you're kind of engaged in something else and you're running away, it's going to be a bit tricky for you to kind of run and then keep running. So let's say if it's normally an actual attack when you're engaged with them, then that would be different.
Well, maybe you could do it as disadvantage.
Ooh, I like those odds.
Because he could still technically get an...
And technically I could put my precision attack on top. No, okay, let's forget it.
Let's do that. Let's say that you do, but you have to do it with disadvantage because you're kind of in the middle of running towards someone else.
All right, okay.
Do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's roll these odds. If this happens, it's going to be pretty amazing.
Should be a salesman.
No, I got a 6.
Oh, shit.
But the other one was 17. Shame. All right, it was worth a shot. And I expended one of my superiority die.
No one's any worse off, so that's fine.
Okay, cool. But I'm running toward Tahr, so I engage that foo, and I'm gonna use goading attack on him. So I'm gonna attack with my long sword. What am I doing? Go back that way. So attacking with longsword to hit is a 12. I guess I won't be applying it on that.
It is a miss, I'm afraid.
No worries. Attack with that hand axe. Oh my god, that's a 9. What? Okay. So that's first attack done. I'll go back to my extra attack. And my longsword again hits for a 15.
Yeah, that'll do.
Cool. Okay, we'll deploy goading attack on this one. So I'll just bring my superiority die down again. So with goading attack, just check my references. Target must make a wisdom saving throw of 15. And if you fail, you get disadvantage on all attack rolls against everyone else until the end of next turn.
14.
Ooh, all right, so yeah, disadvantage on anyone else but me until my next turn. So that was with the longsword. So I get to add my superiority die to my longsword damage, which means that's 2d8. Okay, so this hits for 28 damage.
Wow. Okay.
goading attack for 28 damage because I've got my 2d8s from Radiant and from Superiority die, and the damage from the longsword. Cool. And then I'll also just throw in a hand axe bit damage as well. 22 to hit, so no problems, and 10 damage.
Okay.
Did somebody message Bren and tell him that Elkie?
That's what I was going to say.
I'm afraid I did. Yeah, I messaged him personally, but apparently he's ready to grieve.
I was just thinking to myself, how the bloody hell did he find out?
Yeah, is he watching it live or something?
So I got lucky killed. Sorry, man.
We won't tell
Oh
him.
no, you're not sorry.
She didn't die courageously. She fluffed it. She could have got a wicked hit in and didn't.
Oh no.
Cool. So is that you?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's me done.
Cool. That's fine. Ron, up in the corner.
Oh man, I can see Albran's flanked by two of these dudes now, so I'm going to fire off 2 shots with the bow at the one closest, like on my side.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. For a 12 to hit on the first one, and a 21 to hit on the second one.
But the second one will hit 12
The
wounds.
second one will hit for 11 damage, and I'm going to use all 3 radiant die for this one. 4. Oh, nice. Last one. 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm going to run in, and I don't know, how's it looking after that?
It's really difficult to tell.
Shit.
These are almost like the equivalent of like statues that are animated, so they're not really giving away like if they're hurt, if they're whatever.
Okay, so I'm going to run in, and I'm going to do flurry of blows again. Right, that's great because fucking bullshit. A nat 20 on the second one.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, good roll. Where is it? +3. So 6 damage from the flurry of blows, but give us a dex saving throw.
Okay. Right. 8.
Okay, it's knocked prone.
Ooh.
And I'm going to run away again, up to sort of near Debura, but not too close. As far as I can go.
Yeah, I mean that would have been. What's your movement again?
45.
45. So I mean,
Wasn't it 45 movement that moved him out there in the first place?
Yeah, but that was from
closer to where you were.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be.
Fuck. Well, at least it's prone.
I'll say you can kind of move like back a little bit here.
All right.
Because that would be about 45 roughly altogether from
Yeah.
corner to there. So.
That. And I'm also going to use a special and heal myself 18 points.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me.
I guess it's Tahr's turn then.
Cool. So Tahr's going to use Cure Wounds at 2nd level, which is 2d8. So I'll do that plus his spell mod, which gives a total of, oh shit, wrong again. So 16 HP, which is good. And then he'll continue with his assault. So 16 HP, and so he's going for his pistols again because he still doesn't have his rifle or his bow. And what am I doing? Go back. Okay, so so pistol 1 is a 25 to hit, so that's lovely, and it hits for 10 damage.
Okay.
And pistol number 2 is an 11 to hit, presumably misses.
It does miss, yeah.
Cool. And then he will stay. Oh fuck! I forgot the He's still got the hunter's. Is the hunter's mark still active? Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
So there was an additional 2 damage on that.
Okay.
Cool. And yeah, that's Tahr.
Okay. Albran.
Right. Quick question for the DM. Now, while raging, I am unable to cast spells. But while raging, am I unable to use the Amulet of Emanata?
Yes, you can.
What, while raging? Sweet!
Technically, it's not you casting the spell per se, it's you channeling it through the amulet.
That's why I was asking. Because I've been sitting down attuning myself to this, so I come up with an idea. So what I want to do is the one that's laying on the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to, because he's laying on the floor, I'd like to make my way round him, right? So I'm looking at those two in a direct line.
Okay, I see where you're going.
So you can move around here.
I'm going to shimmy around him with my dance moves that got us into this building in the first place.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stand there, and I'm going to come up with the way. I'm going to look at this longer. I got my amulet, and I'm going to go kapow, and I'm going to cast Sunbeam.
Mm.
So I need you to make Constitution saving throws, please. Which I suppose would be at my casting level.
Yeah.
All right.
So they got yeah, sure, it's gone. I have a feeling it's probably going to be a fail anyway. 11.
Yeah, DC 14.
Mm.
Awesome. So these two gentlemen are going to take 68 radiant damage.
Okay.
How much?
68.
God damn. That's going to be our biggest damage drop in one.
No, not really.
Really?
Unless you roll really good.
Wow. So you hold out this talisman, this symbol, and from it emanates this huge beam of blinding sunlight, which with the force of it, not only does it completely obliterate these two things that are lying on the, well, one of them's lying on the floor, the other one's standing there. It literally shatters them to pieces. It blows a hole in the side of the tower as well.
Oh, shit.
You start to kind
Don't
of...
remember how many hit points I rolled yet.
Well, you start... What?
I didn't tell you how many hit points I rolled.
You said 68.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, you did.
Hey?
I had 68.
You said 60. What was 68 then?
As in 6d8.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That's why we were so confused. Okay.
I was just rolling. I'm like, I haven't told you anything yet.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought
Six.
I was like, I did a bit of a clue actually.
Yeah, no, 68. No, sorry,
Okay.
not 68. 68.
Right.
I was just sorting through that. Sorry.
It's really high.
Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, like, it's still really, really good. 38.
Not bad.
30 points less.
Okay.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, but not that fucking good, guys. Jeez.
Okay.
That's
Why?
why are these dying? I haven't told him how I've hit him yet.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's almost the same effect. So these golems, they do catch the sun, and it does hit them pretty hard, but somehow they are still there. One of them obviously on its back, one of them still standing, but it does stagger quite a bit as you kind of thrust this amulet towards them, and this sunlight radiant damage emanates from it. It does still make a bit of a hole in this tower, and you do start to feel like a bit of a shake from it.
Oh, shit.
But luckily, at the moment, it's still standing.
All right, well, I can't do that again, but wasn't that fun?
Oh, yeah. Right on, brother.
Okay.
Charge my amulet now.
So, Debura's turn next.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go aim. Do my two Eldritch Blast on like one of each of the two that got sunbeamed.
Oh, you bastards.
The first one's a nat 20.
Yes.
Okay. We'll say that's the one on the left.
Yep.
Die, you bastards. Die.
That is 16 damage.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
There's a 15 plus other.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is for 12 damage.
Okay.
Dang, bro.
So with that, you manage to fire off these two bolts of energy towards them, and similar to what happened to the first one, you hit one, blows apart into lots of different pieces. You hit the other one, and that too sprays debris all across the floor, and you've got one left to take down.
Oh.
Magic rules.
Does that mean I heal for 20 then? So I killed two.
I don't know. Do you heal for 20?
It says when you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, you gain 11 hit points, 11 temporary hit points. So that's 22.
If that's what you're
Sweet.
technically.
Yeah, Dark One's blessing.
Okay, yeah.
Back up to full health.
And more.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
it'll take his maximum hit points up to 55. Not quite sure how we're going to get him up to that.
Are you staying put or are you going to move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all I got left is this guy at the bottom then. So he is... Wow, he can't do much. Who is he going to hit? So... he's going to try and hit Brodie. So he turns his attention towards him, raises his arms, and tries to hit for 24.
Yes, it hits.
So one last desperate attempt. He comes crashing down with these two stone fists. for... I'm looking at the wrong thing. For 9 damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
And that's all I can do. So it's your turn, Brodie.
Cool. Hopefully I'll finish this dude. Ready. So just gonna go for the usuals. Longsword attack. To hit 16.
Hits.
Cool. And that one goes for 14 damage.
Okay.
Follow up with a hand axe, which to hit is 22.
Mm-hmm.
And damage is for 9.
Okay.
Then I'm going to do my extra attack. Longsword to hit 17 with damage of 14.
Okay.
And then follow it up with another hand axe. Ooh, to hit is an 8, so yes.
Yeah, that one does miss. But you do manage to get off 3 good shots on him. So you start to literally chip away at this thing. And again, can't quite tell how worse for where it is. But now that obviously he's the sole occupant of this floor, you're pretty sure you can all kind of chip away at him very quickly and take him down. So it is Ron's turn next.
Oh, right. So I'm going to run round to the right-hand side, get a clear view, still keeping my distance, and I'm going to just fire off 2 bow shots. For a 23 first one,
Mm-hmm.
and a 22 on the second.
Okay, yeah, both easily hit.
For 11 damage.
Okay.
Where are we at? Is he dead?
No, still standing.
And then I'm going to run in. And I'm going to do a spinning tornado kick. In fact, a 2-footed kick. Straight into its head. And then land and do a backflip kick.
Sure.
Pretty impressive visual, that.
Yeah, you're damn right. So the 2-footed is actually just 15. Does that hit?
It does hit.
All right, and the second one doesn't because it's only a 9. Yeah. So for 8 damage and dex saving throw.
14.
Oh man, yeah, you beat it, so that doesn't work.
Okay.
Cool.
So-
And then can I move away as well? Maximum distance,
Yeah.
any direction. I'm easy.
Cool. Tahr.
Cool. Yeah, just gonna go for the old pistol attack. So let's do this. Where am I? I'll do just in case there's any more damage. Actually, I'll do a level 2 cure wounds. Actually, that'll probably be better. So that's 2d8s plus 3. So it heals for 13. And then I'll do 1 set of attacks with the flintlocks, which is first pistol hits 25, so that gets in. And the damage for that is 10.
Okay.
And the second pistol hits for 27, to hit 27, and damage for that is 10 again. Weird.
Okay. Cool.
And that's him.
Yeah, so it's still there, and
Dang, man.
yeah, Albran's next.
Right, bollocks. I'm running and I'm still raging because I'm pissed.
Arr!
And I come, hammer swing number 1. 15.
That's fine.
I'm frenzying. Do you know what? I'm going to go reckless.
Yes.
I want advantage. I want a nat 20. Well, bollocks. It's 21 to hit. And because I'm frenzied, I'm going to roll again. Bitch! Yes! Nat 20.
Yes.
So the first one is 9, 14, 16 damage. And the second one is incoming with those shit. Oh, shit. So 19 damage.
Okay. Talk us through it.
Yes.
Nice
Right,
one.
yeah, so with a run up, even with my old knees, anger in my eyes because I saw one of my best friends, Elkie, get done in. Broke my heart, that did, even more so than Tahr. And I run in and with a one swing, I smash it straight into this golem's chest, and I see a crack appear. And as I see the crack appear, with another giant swing, I just want to open him up and snap him in two and go, that was for Elkie, you dirty rotten biatch.
Okay. So these 4 things are now in bits on the floor, dust, crumbled apart. So you're now left in this room, all on your own. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to jump back up that hole.
I want to have a fucking rest because I'm bollocks.
Yeah. Yeah, fair one.
Rest might be a good idea.
Yeah, not for any other reason. Mr. Dan, what time of the day is it in the game? Bearing in mind Ron's a light again. Ron's still purple.
I'm bright purple, and that whole battle was bright purple. The hell is that thing? Come on, motherfucker.
It's probably time-wise. It's evening, so you're probably talking about 9ish, 10ish, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, hit point wise, I'm all right. But I'm pretty sure that this is a good place to stop.
Yeah, and if we have a long rest, I can get my special back as well.
I don't think we're going to get a long rest in
My
it.
wholeness of body.
That's for something to discuss in the next time.
Yeah, just before we end, Tahr would like to make it clear that he's going to take Elkie out of the tower and create some sort of burial in the woods for
Oh,
Elkie.
maybe we could demolish the tower in memory of Elkie, and that could be his headstone.
That's a lot of work, man.
And then put the antlers on top.
Maybe on the way back we can do that.
No, man, we should do that, definitely.
It's all right. I can say a few words on behalf of Elkie. It's all right.
Please do.
I'll get to work in the building.
That'll be for the next time.
Oh, okay. So we'll do the funeral at the start of the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
That's fine.
Give me a chance to write something touching.
That'll be motivating. Bren will make it then. He'll be here.
And now this episode's finished. And we hope you liked it. Subscribe, like, and share. And yeah, take care, guys.